Hey, hey, you know who it is. Your man as in like the prefix, as in like unfadable, undisputed, undefeated, unmanageable, unpredictable. But in this case, we're talking about unstoppable. This is what they've been waiting for.
What's up? Fit in. Hey, my name is Micah Beauregard. I'm an MC, I'm a tattooist, Seattle, Washington. A lot of people ask me how I got involved in this game. So, that being said, this is my story. Check it out. Right here. This is where it started. Of course, it didn't look like this a long time ago. I'm not even gonna say how many years ago it was, right? But this is the house that I spent my first decade in, 11, 12, almost 12 years. This is where my love of hip hop started, right here on the street, this yard. Used to come home. I remember breaking open my first Run DMC cassette tape in this driveway, getting out the car. And I remember, you know, just being like right here and opening it up. And you know, I had a couple of neighbors that were into hip hop, and I actually met my dude elsewhere when we were 12 years old. He lived right up the road from here. But this is it, man. This is the first house, 24325 Pontius Road. First phone number 425-483-2355. I remember all of it, man. This is it. I had a room in the basement, and I used to tape KCMU Rap Attack every Sunday night, bumping it out the window in the room down here. We used to have a basketball hoop over here. We listened to the tapes of KCMU Rap Attack. It's a busy street too, man. If you can't tell by all the cars going by. But yeah, this is it, man. The birthplace of fun. This is my homie Taylor Enix. Used to be Blair. For those of you who know him, this guy right here has known me since we were 4 years old.
Over 25 years.
Yeah, that's about right. No, 25 sounds good, man. 20 sounds even better. He's known me my whole life, man. He's known me a long time. So he was around when the whole jumping into the hip hop started, like from Jump Street. We actually kind of got into it at the same time, and it was, you know, it was when hip hop was amazing back then, man. I mean, I remember we used to hop the bus downtown.
A lot.
Go down, you know, late 80s, early 90s, get that whole hip hop vibe. It was just, I don't know, hip hop was different back then. And it was, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it was definitely like a eat, live, breathe thing back then as it is now. But back when you were a teenager, I don't know, it was just fun, man. We used to just look it up and get geared up, and man, it was just all about freestyling on the bus.
I remember the first rap I ever wrote.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it.
This is like 1980 something. But it's school is back and the books you'll be studying, checking all the cuties as they start coming in. You feel real fly cause you're sporting new gear, a tingle in your walk cause it's the time of the year. You check out your schedule, English 1, Math 2. Look over at the flag standing next to you. You look at her schedule and you grin real bright. You both got drama 6 with Mrs. F full light. Now you're looking at her booty but you gotta refrain. You think to yourself, I messed up, see? It's been 20-some years.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, yeah, that's it.
Man, these are those stomping grounds. This building wasn't here. Just like the last school, they're doing a lot of construction right now, so everything looks different. Although this building right here, this building right here, I guess, and this building right here are the only 2 buildings that are left of the old buildings, I think. I don't know, we'll see. These locker bays right here, we used to come out here. There used to be a guardrail that came out here in front of the office, but we would sit here and we would make circles right here during the breaks and have one of the homies throw a beatbox down, and we sit here and bust out our raps, and you know, we get the whole little crowd coming around, and we come in the locker bays, and The reverb in here and the percussions are good. It used to be like this. Spin that, go about to kick down, they know when I know something like that. Yeah. Or we just beatboxing here. The school dances would be held in here. We had the first time that we performed, it was a group that we had called J2H. We performed at the school dance, and as soon as we got off stage, two of the group members got kicked out because we had too many demerits. We shouldn't have been at the school dance in the first place. So yeah, but the performance was amazing. At the time I was into DJing, I was rapping and DJing, but I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do. So I was up there scratching, and I remember the DJ was trying to show me how to like scratch, and I kind of was like, man, come on, man, move. Like he set the turntable off so you could just scratch this one part, right? So I hop up there. He didn't know I knew what I was doing, right? So I hop up there. I hit the power on the turntable, grabbed the fader, and I was up there, you know, scratching. And my dude Robert Farmer. I forgot what he went by back at the time, but he was on the upstage and he was rapping, and we got there, and the whole school went wild, you know. And that was probably the first time that I ever performed where as soon as that crowd reaction came over, I knew that was it. Hip hop was it. I had to perform like that. So yeah, this is one of my first jobs right here. This used to be a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I actually met a couple people that were influential in my hip hop music. I met the homie One Eye Will here, who introduced me to his cousins from Detroit that put me on with the Unknown Productions clique, which is actually where my name is derived from. Whole other story, I'll tell you about that. But another one of my close homies, Stacy, used to work here, and we had the ultimate hustle here, man. I know statute of limitations just saved me, so the story's cool now, but we used to work here, man, and every night that we worked, someone would come through and they want to order a bucket of chicken, right? And it was like $21.99 or something for a bucket, so we just tell them 20 bucks. Most of the time we get a $20 bill. So then we just write it out at the end of the night as chicken that hit the ground or, you know, was over expired, and we throw it away. So we did that like twice, so we get like 40 bucks. So every night we get our dub sack, and there used to be our arcade right across the parking lot. We get our dub, we go play our video games, and then we catch the bus up to Aurora where we were staying. So it was like one of my first regular hustles, man, right here, Kentucky Fried Chicken, dub sacks, and video games, man. What can I say? Right here used to be a little laundromat. The shopping center wasn't there yet. It was a little laundromat, and the older homie Will that I used to work with, you know, back in the days when you rapped, everyone knew somebody who rapped, but you know, it wasn't like now where everybody raps. So he was like, hey, my cousin raps. I should take you to meet him sometime. I'm like, cool. So this is where we came down to. His name was Raphael. And he was one of the meanest dudes on the mic. Like, first time I met him, we were 16. We were drinking 40 ounces and smoking weed at 16, getting, you know, stupid. And then the first time this dude rapped, he got right in my face and was like, raw, raw, raw. And I was like, yo. And then he told me that I needed to put more passion into my raps. So I actually give him a lot of credit, because people hear me now and they're like, you know, you're really aggressive and your voice is raw, you know, you just rah, rah, you know, and a lot of that has to do with that guy. This is the house right here. This one right here, Raphael, Kareem, Gerb, and Will. We used to have just a basketball rim, no backboard, just a rim up on this pole right here, and we would get drunk and come out here and beat the snot out of each other playing 21. It was me, the token white dude down here. Matter of fact, I got beat up by one of Seattle's finest over there watching us right now. My mom had paged me. My parents, if they're watching, still remember the story. But my mom had paged me like 11 o'clock at night when I was down here with a 911. And if you got a pager, you remember in 911 the pager was my mom. You call anyways. So I asked my buddy, I'm like, hey, I'm 16. I'm wearing all red down here. Didn't really want to walk around 11 o'clock at night, you know? So I asked him to borrow the car. I didn't have a license, drunk. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go right to the laundromat here and use the payphone, call my mom. So I hopped in the car, drove just around the corner here to the payphone at the laundromat that was not working. I don't know why I thought the payphone would work down there, but it was completely busted. So I ended up turning out. This was a Mustang too, okay? I'd grown up with old school cars that had the push pull knob headlights, right? This had the headlights on the flipper, right? So I couldn't find them. Driven old schools my whole life. So I was holding the brights and driving with the brights on. But then when I take a corner, I let off the brights. I'm buzzed up, you know. Turn the corner with two hands, pull the brights back on. Well, a cop sees me doing this. Basically, I'm driving real slow, flashing my brights on and off in a hot spot. Not a good look. So I was coming back. By the time I get ready to come back to the parking lot, I had the cops behind me. Chasing me down the street. Oh, I wasn't running, so we weren't really chasing. But like I said before, this shopping center wasn't here. There was a laundromat, then there was some little shacks. When I mean shacks, these were shacks. They were small little shacks. So the cop's behind me, I go down the road and I pull into a driveway, turn the headlights off. He passes me. I'm safe. Young, dumb, about 30 seconds passed and I turned the car back on, pulled right back out. Cop seen me, turned right back around, busted a U-turn, pulled me over, then proceeded to drag me out of the car and break my pager and step on my hat and treat me like a stepchild. Meanwhile, people were coming out of the little shacks over here and they were laughing at me. Like, look at that dude getting, you know, fucked up. And then I had to walk back, which was the whole reason why I took the car in the first place, so. But anyways, this house, a lot of memories, really another majorly influential spot in my hip-hop life, my music life. I learned a lot here. Music-wise and otherwise. So this is it right here. Rainier Avenue, Seattle. I actually started tattooing, doing single needle, Indian ink, and you know, doing this to friends, I don't know, probably 20 plus years ago. And it got good enough just doing that people started to ask me to do stuff for them. I've always been an artist, I've always drawn, I've always, you know, since I was a little kid. And, you know, my mother and father were always, you know, they always thought that I should do something with my art. However, in the era that I was growing up, the new thing was computer-aided drafting, and I'm not into that. I want to draw, you know, so I couldn't think of anything that I could do for a 9-to-5 that would allow me to do that, so I didn't pursue it. Music was the first art form that I concentrated on. I worked, you know, your regular blue-collar 9-to-5s. I worked construction supply for 10 years. I ran the warehouse and shipping department. Meanwhile, I was still doing music. You know what I'm saying? It's like I tattoo people from 18 to 70. You know what I mean? I've been doing tattoos professionally now. You know, working in this shop now for 7 years. I've been tattooing a little longer than that, but you know, I've been doing it in the shop since. Let's see, 7 years, 8 years, somewhere in there. I've been doing it for a minute now. And it's cool, man. I mean, tattoos and hip-hop go hand in hand now. I mean, it's almost like a prerequisite. If you're going to be a rapper, you should have a tattoo. I don't mean that for real. It just kind of seems that way. So I tattoo a lot of the people I work with in the music industry. You know, I give a lot of love. I give good deals to people I work with in the music industry. I'm all about just, you know, representing the art form at the end of the day, whether it's hip-hop music or whether it's tattooing. I really like to represent the art form the best way I know how, and to put good product out there, whether it's a tattoo or whether it's music. I want it to be something that people either look at and are like, man, that's beautiful, that's amazing, that's dope, or they listen to it and have the same response. That's my goal whenever I touch a microphone, a keyboard, a tattoo machine, or a pencil. You know, I mean, the end outcome is to be the best that I can be. Say on that, tattoos is what I do. Just like hip hop, it's a second career or a co-career. I love it. I don't go to work ever. I just go to tattoo. I mean, this isn't work. This is love. And I get to play my own music in the shop, so it's a nice crossover promotion. Show my videos to clients, you know, and it's cool. It's good for the shop too. So it's all love. Tattoos and hip hop. Micah versus Un. This is what it is.
This is how we do it.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I love you.
Me too.
Hey. So, what do you think about Daddy being a rapper?
I like it. I think it's awesome. It's nice to go to school and say, everyone's like, oh, my dad does this, oh, my dad does that. I'm like, my dad's a rapper.
Right? That's pretty cool, right? And what else do I do besides rap?
You're a tattoo artist.
That's pretty cool too, I think, right? So, which of my songs is your favorite?
Probably the song we dedicated to me and Jackson.
Father Knows Best, yeah. If you haven't heard that song, y'all need to check that out. When people talk about keeping it real, that song is keeping it real. Like, I meant every word of that. You guys are the biggest inspiration for me, you know what I'm saying? When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I want to lose, and it's like, you know, I picture you and your brother wanting something, and you know, it's like I want to just make sure you guys are good, so I appreciate the motivation. So, what's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Can you tell them what your name is?
Jackson.
What else do they call you?
Jackson Beauregard.
What else do they call you?
Micah Beauregard.
Oh, they call you my name? They call you Little Un? Yeah. So, what do you think about Daddy's music? Do you like Daddy's music? Yeah? What's your favorite song?
Breakdancing song.
The breakdancing song? So, what are you gonna be when you grow up?
I don't know.
That's cool, I understand that. You're only 4, right?
I know that.
What would you like to do when you grow up, maybe?
I don't know. I told you.
Well, you can be anything you want to be in the whole wide world. Why don't you pick one? What would you want to be when you get older?
I would want to be an artist.
What kind of artist?
A hip-hop artist.
A hip-hop artist? Yeah, cool. You gotta get good grades to be a hip-hop artist so you can write intelligent rhymes though, right? Right? Cool, man. What would your rap name be?
Slapping on the floor.
Slapping on the floor? That would be your rap name?
Yeah.
Okay. MC Slapping on the Floor and I'm the Rhyme Hustler. That would be an interesting song, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I love you.
Me too.
Okay, so I met Micah back in 2005. He was a patient at the doctor's office that I was working at, and I thought the first time I ever met him, I was in love. I had like the biggest crush on him, thought he was gorgeous, eye candy, and I was always excited when I got to see him. But then I found out he was married and I was with somebody, and then a few years down the line, our roads ended up coming together and we were able to get together. And back then I didn't even know he was a tattoo artist or musician or anything until we got together. And then I was able to really listen to his music and he showed me everything, and I was totally impressed. He really does have something special that most people don't have. He's very passionate, and I just fell in love with his music. Definitely is hip hop, and he's basically the man I want to be with for the rest of my life. He definitely is everything I want. So yeah, that's kind of a story in a short little nutshell.
It's the All Dope Show. No matter what we play, no matter what we say, it's all dope. You know how we do it. Last week we talked about top 10 videos, hip hop all time. Tonight we talk about top 10 hip hop videos all time. Let me know what you think the top 10 should be. Again, as these are no list on the All Dope Show. These are in no particular order. You know, just what we have top 10 should be in the top 10. Number 10. So if you happen, since this is the local edition, if you happen to be bent because just like you're number 10 on the list and not number 1, have you not seen these videos? It's been a minute since you've seen them. YouTube each one of these, because if they're on the top 10, there is no order. Unsays the word watching, okay? And enjoy. I say the word watching. Still dope, so you know they're all dope. Check it out. The dope rhymes and the bang bang beats, but you can't dig it, so put down the shovel. Number 10, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Anyways, you know how we do it. It's beautiful outside. Seattle sunshine, nothing like it. Check it out. It is. Hop in the car, windows down, turn your favorite album on, and just get it. I know Matthew's Beach is probably incredible today. Elkai's probably popping. I wish I wasn't in here talking to y'all, but that's the way it goes, right? So, on that note, enjoy. We're gonna put some music on. You just heard Notes, my dude Notes, part of the crew, 2 Times Entertainment. Shout out to them with The Rain, not The Rain, The Rain. And coming up next, we got my man Jaha, Beautiful, featuring Jaha, excuse me. So yeah, keep it tuned in. You're locked on the Rhyme Hustler, All Dope Show, top 10 videos local. Let's get it. I don't know, radio, it's fun, man, for sure. I can see, once I put down the microphone and jump off stage, I could picture myself doing something like, music production and maybe just getting in and maybe even having a career in radio. I could dig it, it'd be cool. So we'll see, I don't know. You're watching what's happening thus far. We'll see what happens on the next installment 10 years from now, But right now, Radio 206 is cool. Shout out to Big G. Big G really introduced me to the whole radio thing when I won the Sir Mix-a-Lot Takeover contest and was on the radio for the first time. I felt comfortable, it was fun, and then I ended up doing a couple shows with Big G after he started managing my career for a short time. And yeah, it was just fun, man. It felt like something I could do easily. I enjoyed, I enjoy talking to people, and it's about music. I'm like, especially hip hop music specifically, I'm like a walking hip hop encyclopedia from like 1979 to 1998, 99 in there. 2000, I can't lie, I started losing interest in hip hop. And if you've been on the ride from, way back in the day and you were on the ride through, I think y'all can understand exactly where I'm coming from, what happened in the late 90s, early 2000s. And we're fighting to get back to that spot. There's a lot of good acts out there, and I think we're gaining some ground back to when hip hop was so spread out that you could have 20 different styles. Now it's like you got 5 that people do, what I'm saying? It's kind of sad, but it's coming back. It's coming back. We're bringing it back. Alright, so my name, my stage name, my music name, Un, which is short for unknown. Basically, I had a conversation probably 15 years ago. I've had a lot of names too. I mean, in hip hop, I don't think there's too many artists that start with one name and by the end of if they have a career, by the end of it, they have the same name. I went through a gamut of names. I went by, at one point when I wanted to be a DJ, I was DJ Flight, really heavy into my sneakers back then too, Jordans, Flights, you know what I'm saying? So I was DJ Flight. I had one name where it was spelled comma KZ for like kamikaze. At one point I went by Leadhead. Don't ask me why. Like, I think it was on my Flavor Flav thing, Leadhead, something, you know. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but I thought it sounded cool. And actually, I think part of it was the dude, my homeboy L at the time, was going by MC Bullet. So he had Bullet and Lead, maybe, I don't know, but that was one of my names. As I got older and got more serious about it, I started going by no name. Actually, Champagne. My brother Janelle Green, aka AWOL, aka Two Piece, he gave me the name Champagne. He was like, it's a white drink, but it'll get you fucked up. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. So I went by that for a while. Then, like I said, about 15 years ago, we were having a conversation. I think it was me and Elsewhere were having a conversation, and I was going by No Name, and there was a DJ in Seattle named No Name, so I was having a conversation. In the conversation, I made the statement that if I never make a dime or a nickel doing hip-hop music, I will still do it. If I stay completely unknown, I'll still do this music because it's what I do. It's me. It's part of who I am. It makes me feel better when I'm stressed out. It can be that release. It definitely gets, I mean, if you listen to my music, you'll really, really, really get to know me. If you really study my lyrics, you'll know me. If you can decipher half of them, because my stuff's not cut and dry. It's, you know, you need to listen. There's messages and there's, you know, like double meaning and, you know, metaphors all over. I mean, I try to make it so people, I call it the rewind factor. I want you to rewind it again. But that's where the name came from, Unknown. And then Smooth the Gambler and Trigger the Hustler came out. And I dug the way that they had their names, you know what I'm saying? They went by Trig and, you know, Smooth, but, you know, the extended name. And so I was like, man, I hustle rhymes. That's what I do. Used to go battle, used to be the surprise attack back in the day, you know, so, you know, the Rhyme Hustler. That's what I do. That's my name.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Boombox Massacre. I am a Gemini. I drink rosé in a solo cup. Pretty high class. That's kind of a Northwest thing here. Fucking with my guy the Rhyme Hustla. I produced some of the songs that has yet to be released as of today, Saturday, May 19th at 6:06 p.m. But yeah, man, Un's my guy, man. He's definitely one of the dopest MCs in the Northwest. Not even just the Northwest, but just period. I mean, we're working on a project, Screwface Music, which, depending on when this comes out, it's either going to be coming out or it will be out. So, but really, man, Un's a grinder. He's crazy talented. I mean, dude does tattoos. He makes beats. He writes lyrics. I really don't know what else to say about the guy other than he's just a true artist, you know.
My name is Outrageous, if you didn't know. But we here for my dude the Rhyme Hustla. And, you know, I remember a long time ago I got a call about some dude that does tattoos. And I ended up at the spot getting these, you know, these little pieces of work right here. My man's was dope with the tats. I'm an artist myself, so you know I mess with it. We linked up on the music. I remember trading this guy a beat for a tattoo. He still ain't used the beat, but it is what it is. But you know, since then we grew into a big business, you know. I started messing with my guy. We built the studio together. Started putting a lot of music together. he started getting a lot of beats from me, more beats than I can get tattoos to trade for. So we started working out stuff. But man, dude's always been solid. He's always been a good dude. Everything came together. We put together the album called Tattooed Tears on my label, 2Time ENT. Hit after hit. You know, we ended up doing some shows, and the people spoke. You know, the music was in demand. The people loved it. The guy rapping on my beats turned my beats into a better beat, and you know, the rest is history. You know, here we are today. We're at the park celebrating, having a good little barbecue, and you know, the music is flourishing, the relationship is flourishing, and now we're just making money and spending money and making more money and spending more money. You know, I got nothing but blessings for the future from my guy on the Rhyme Hustler, and you know, 2Time ENT is the label. We out here with Prez ENT. We done clicked up, and you know, we Voltron the shit, putting some shit together and making something real big out of nothing. You know, it's all about the network. It's all about what you put in, and I'm here to support. I've always been here to support my dude. He's been supporting me, and we're gonna keep rocking. You know what I'm saying? Dude's a solid dude, and that's all y'all need to leave with.
Broadcasting live, Prez, all the way from H-Town, ABN Gang, Prez Entertainment. Chilling out here with my boy the realest in Seattle. Get it in the 206 Rain City. You watching the documentary, man. We out here having a good time with the fam. Shout out to Outrageous, shout out to you know what it is. H-Town, rest in peace. DJ Screw, rest in peace. Pimp C. Holla at your boy, Presidential.
So my brother and I, we used to do security together at a hip-hop club in Seattle. I remember, like, we'd get these CDs from people, and just like every night thinking that these kids just thought that they were gonna, like, you know, that we were gonna get them shows or something, you know, because like we worked at this hip hop club. My brother and I would play a game like after about 3 o'clock in the morning. We wait for all the drunks to clear the freeways. We'd be on the road, and you know, 5 minutes, if it sucked, man, it ended up like out the window on the freeway at 3 o'clock in the morning. So there's probably a graveyard of CDs like out on probably I-90 and 405 and stuff. I remember I was working for some friends of mine that own a tattoo shop that now works at. I just got done doing a kind of like a documentary or like a infomercial kind of thing with Emerald City Tattoos. And I remember I went in to give them hard copies of CDs or DVDs. And I remember Tony saying, like, yeah, hey man, like, I know this dude who's like also a tattoo artist, and he wants to, you know, get some film and stuff and get some things going and stuff, and he'll probably tattoo you and stuff. I'm like, all right. So you know, I got Micah's contact information and got a CD and stuff, and I was like, oh, he's got a CD, okay. And then I remember as I was walking back to the car, I took a picture. I took a look at the picture on the CD cover, and I was thinking to myself, like, gee, I wonder how long it's going to be before this ends up on the side of the freeway. So, but I was actually going through a pretty rough time in my life, and I remember, like, I put it in, and the first song was brilliant. And you know, coming from a guy who used to listen to hip hop, but just doesn't really, not really that into it anymore. But I mean, it actually was so good that it was just like, okay, well, I'll see what the second song's like. And I remember there was a song about like his life struggles and stuff, and I think it was just called My Life or something. And I remember just like wow, I almost ended up in tears a couple of times and stuff. And I just and I remember. Yeah, I mean, you know, I still have the CD in my car. It's still there after about a year or so. It's still in there. You know, like, I mean, the guy's freaking brilliant. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, we've just been doing videos and stuff and hanging out, and you know, getting to really get to know each other and stuff. And I think he's great, and this guy's good. I mean, this guy would take over in a second if he was given a shot. So, you know, I just wish him all the best. And
yo, this is Shorty from Ease Way Radio. Y'all watching the documentary on the Rhyme Hustler.
What up, world? It's your boy DJ Mouse Wayne holding it down for the Rhyme Hustler and his new documentary. You know what I'm saying? It's a real ass man right here. You know, putting it down for real things, man. Holding it down for the West Coast, man. We trying to do this shit. We next, baby.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy E-Dog, the artist. E-Dog, the radio personality, 1150 KKNW, Ease Way. I see it no other way. Y'all know what it is, man. Yo, man, keep it moving. You know how you do it, man. When I first met you, man, your hustle was strong. It ain't stopped.
The Rhyme Hustler is the truth. I'm here to tell y'all that right now. That's why we on this documentary right now, because the man do so many things that he deserves to have a documentary. You feel what I'm talking about? So y'all get with the movement, man. Don't sleep on him, because I'm not. We keep his records in rotation. The man keeps hustling. You can catch him on Facebook all over the world, man, making things happen. And his crazy videos. If you ain't seen this video, man, put in On The Rhyme Hustler on YouTube. Go check it out. Guaranteed y'all gonna buy his music. And I'm just not fabricating this. I'm being real. He's not Minute Maid. He do this for a living.
Yeah, what's up? This is your boy Sire One on the Rhyme Hustlers hype man, right hand man, left hand man. Believe the hype on the Rhyme Hustler, going all the way to the top. So, you know, make sure you catch everything this cat's doing. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Okay? Don't just look on the surface. Listen to the words. Listen to the mind. Listen to the man. That's what's up. Peace. Sire One.
Yo, what's good? It's Soul the Interrogator, 206, stand up, represent, you know what I'm saying? Want to send a shout out to my dude, the Rhyme Hustler. That's my guy for real, man. Real stand up dude. Dope tattoo artist. Dope rapper. You know, I met him through Twitter and 206 Proof online, man. He was going by the Tat Man. And, you know, like there were some beefs going on online with me and some other people, and he kind of came to my aid, and him and I just hit it off. We've been cool ever since, man. That's my dude for real. So, yeah, once again, it's Soul the Interrogator. Get it in. Holla at me, Let's get that collab going, fam. Let's go.
Yeah, it's your boy Petty P. We here to see the Rhyme the Hustler, and this is his story. The way me and the Rhyme the Hustler met, I don't remember. We was smoking so much motherfucking weed, man. Like I just all of a sudden knew dude, and he was tattooing my arm, man. Like real shit. Get to know, man. For real. The Rhyme the Hustler. Yeah.
This is your man Kev C, representing the League of Extraordinary MCs. I'm here to see my man The Rhyme Hustler rock the stage. He's in the LOEE camp. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good peoples. I met him through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like every artist have that time where they meet at one point, and me and his was strong, and we bonded. So this is what it is, man. I ain't got none but love for the cat. He's a smooth lyricist. He got hype beats and all that, man. With me, you know what I'm saying? We representing worldwide. You know what I mean? LOEE, we the team. You know what I'm saying? Phyllis. Peace.
Y'all give it up for the motherfucking Rhyme Hustler. Hey! Yes, sir. Mic check. That's all. Seattle, make some fucking noise. Let's go. I pay my dues in this hip hop shit. Studied it, breath control. Cadence, freestyle, battle, 4-track master, analog, TRI SIETE, speaker blasters. I'm talking real hip hop DJs and B-boys. Real graffiti rhymes, crossing out your toys. Videos, quotes, and follow uniform codes. Cortez, Air Force, Wally Zippos. 2 turntables and a microphone. From the bad boy, can't niggas be so low. I'm on the beat. By the age of 13, I'm out to my stop for your run DMC. Slick, Rick, WSA, fuck the police. A real MC, watching you on TV. Dr. Dre, and another Fab 5, Freddie BT, Joe Cleese, watching these rhymes and dance routines. Kick step, come on, Running Man, Beat Street, Rip to bring over the radio. I mean, do the right thing. They kick it on CD, put that shit in the deck and tell you ain't feeling me. Come on, get around, and you can keep it there. Stormtroopers in the building, hold me like you play a fuck here. It's time to go there, so let's go. In case you ain't know, the fake and not slow. I pay my dues in this hip hop shit. Studied it, breath control, cadence, freestyle, battle, 4-track master, analog, TRI SIETE, speaker blasters. I'm talking real hip hop DJs and B-boys, real graffiti rhymes, crossing out your doors. Videos goes to follow uniform, go to Cortez, Air Force, Wally Zippos. Things just blinking, I make a million rhymes. Ask it what happens when I blink a million send out your toys. Videos post to follow, uniform, gold quarters, airborne, quality 10 blows. Put your hands up if you love hip-hop music. What you want, son? Shout out to Eastway Radio for putting out. Shut the fucking stage down. Yeah. I know we're short on time, so we're gonna keep it moving. Right to the next one. Let's go. This one right here is off the new shit. Boombox Massacre, Holy Rhyme Hustler. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got the lights on. It's another one. Let's go, we're gonna fish it out. Cut your breath on, let's go. Alright, man, cool me on. Jet leg on the regular man. I'm taking off. Dangerous like MJ. Moonwalk over broken glass. Unwrecking this mass and take the cash. The dash and turn the trailer, then the theft is all that matters. Whether your paper, plate, plastic, or silver platters. And a gentleman to drink to me, brain. Attacking 1944, use some dumb things. Boy, the game like James, I saw the rays. That's 6 seconds, I can demonstrate, showing your face. Travel words like on a soul train more. I follow your style, quickly your biblical cord. Pump the radio, this is for the block. Or maybe for the club, if it's serving heat rocks. I rock like an 87 with the cheap top. Stop smoking up the man and say hello. This is what we do, bang, bang. Let the king drum just work that. Me and Boom working that hip-hop game. Real recognize my aim. This is what we do, bang, bang. Let the kick drum just work that. Me and Boom working that hip-hop game. If real recognize my aim. Old school, all AC on me like I was hitting the floor. Pop, lock, and freeze, I had to dumb it down so I can get it to the masses. Switch from the street to the 4x4 chassis. Rolling, yes I am, I'm holding the only 4 gram Lamborghini boombox speaker slam. Tell them kiss Mother Earth and gave them a dirt ass. Check down top, I'm on to the left. Who wanna test me? I cut through that see-through glass. Watching the big mouths get caught my fast. When it comes to the battle, I wanna watch the stars dance. Then another 16 was trash. Come around my half-glass acting like he got cash. Tell me, come on, y'all, where you at? Can't stand for hip-hop like we ain't playing that. This is what we do, bang, bang. Let the kick drum just work that, bang. Me and Boom working that headlock game. If real recognize my aim. This is what we do, bang, bang. Let the kick drum just work that, bang. Me and Boom working that headlock game. If real recognize my aim. Ranking, taking number 1 position. Listen, but I was in every position. Who discipline? I'm willing to let them find the going. Let my find my bustin' better than you. I can show you where I'm coming from. They overdone, who overrun, who overcome trash. We make it rain every day, but never toss cash. Are you serious? I probably feed another brother. Cause after eating rappers all day, I don't need another. Hold the shit, and get down for the love. But they know how that attracts to go for number 1. Hey, I am what I do. I'm from the name of me, the ladies love a cool wreck another crew. I know you like a proof, the lawyer and just bar you. Do you like 20 with the mix? I do scar you. Take it, I need you to feel it, get it? I'm trying to win, I make it, so I'm get it. This is what we do, bang, bang. Let the king drum just work that, bang. We and Boom working that headlock game. If real recognize my aim. This is what we do, bang, bang. Let the king drum just work that, bang. We and Boom working that headlock game. If real recognize my aim. Shout out to Eastway. See how make some noise. I'm out of here.
So you've seen some footage, you've heard some stories, you've seen what I do from beginning to the end, you've seen the show footage. My name was On The Rhyme Hustler, and that's my story. I wanna rock, do. We're about to go back, way back into time. Back right here in front of these locker rooms where I spit my first rhymes. Didn't know at the time my position was gonna climb to the point that I'm dropping nothing but nines and dimes. Keep it going all the time. There'll be repercussions. I'm in the locker room now because it's got good reverbs and shit. But yeah, this was the drug house right here. Didn't matter who moved in here, man, they were fucked up. This was the duplex. Low income. I think it was subsidiary housing back then. But man, I remember, like, if there was kids ever who lived here, I would make friends with them. And I remember every time I go in, didn't matter who lived there, every time I go in there, man, it was dirty. This was the drug spot. It's funny being back here after so many years because so much of it looks different. There used to be, oh no, we're just walking down the street here. Why are you sitting in the video with our house? I grew up on this block. I'm a rap artist that grew up here and we're just doing a documentary. I apologize. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. No, yeah.
We're from the FBI.
Sorry. Maybe it still is a drug house. Yeah, man, there used to be a kid here.